How can you win against an enemy that could have you for breakfast? PvE is stronger than PvP if executed correctly, mainly because the enemy never expects it. For example, there are times when I hired skeleton galleons to attack my enemy and sink them, simply by understanding AI behavior. But this time I met a galleon as a solo sloop, as tough as they could get, where I knew I had no chance of fighting them in traditional ways. They are 4, they are sharp, and they are all better than me in PvP. So when you are stuck in a situation like this, what can you do? I won't run. I am a Reaper and assign myself as a target, as I dedicated this session to PvP. They are Reapers too, makes them also a target, so we both have a mutual interest in a fight. After fighting 2 other brigantines, I sunk one and then lost my ship. As soon as the second brigantine was about to sink, one of their crewmates spawns right behind me and saves the day. But then, that galleon comes through the portal. They come wiping out every ship in sight. So after one encounter, a Wi-Fi sword, and knowing that I won't stand a chance, all of you! Wow! All of you! I keep a distance, observe, and use all the jazz I can get to see how we can fight them. And that's where your PvP skill sometimes is not the most important when fighting a better crew, but it's your PvE knowledge, and as I always say, using the world around you. Think outside of the box, think of what the enemy cannot do, then plan ahead using every opportunity you can. And I'll show you exactly how. Phuzzy here, sit back, relax, and enjoy. So, both brigantines sunk, and one came back, then sank again, all as I'm on a neighboring island observing what we can do. When I encountered them earlier, all 4 left their galleon to board my ship, which means they are all sharp-edged PvP players that prefer boarding over naval. Even here, using my blunderbombs on the ladder, he immediately adapted and dodged my last throw, showing good performance, which gives me a thought. Maybe they lack naval, or perhaps they are too confident of their skill that their ship getting attacked is not the most critical deal, because they can easily rain hell on my boat from their galleon if I end up on their broadside, so 3 can prevent me from the cannon while 1 keeps the ship afloat. Killing 4 of them by myself, I need to be more skilled for that. Naval my way to sink them, it's a high risk, as one mistake can be my end. So what if, since PvP is their strength, we do not fight them with PvP, but instead with PvE, using their overconfidence as a weapon. These guys are going full on PvP, which is good, but they left their galleon behind. So for example, if I can lure them in a way that they think that I am, for example, on the ship and I make them all spawn, right? By using, for example, a ruse like an animal. Here, it's coming. Maybe I can try and take a mega keg from the skeleton ships here, right? And then a mega keg from the skeleton ships, from the skeleton captains, if I find one. And I'll launch an animal somewhere that they think he's there, letting them... You know what I mean? Something like that, maybe? I don't know. It's gonna be really hard. This is a tough crew. You think they know you're a solo player? I mean, they tried to board me once. This is our friend, the skeleton captain. The key to sinking them is with him. Do you remember in Secrets of the Skeleton Orders, we analyzed all islands and the difference between island sizes and what you can get. That was why I chose this small island in particular and not a larger one. Since they are PvP focused, they might come beelining towards my sitting duck. Or at least, I'll make it look like a sitting duck so they can tunnel vision and think I'm not aware. I killed the skeleton captain and got myself 2 gorgeous mega kegs. But up to my rushing attempt, I buried them so I could use them later, forgetting that digging them out would be fused. Why rip the kegs? I buried them until I figure out what to do. But you can't dig it up again, you'll be lit. Even for mega kegs, I'm such an idiot, man. It's okay. It's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll find other ones. So we lost both kegs. Okay, we'll get more mega kegs. That was dumb of me. We'll get more. I have a secret idea. But the plan is still going. So we dug more into PvE knowledge, and we ordered another skeleton captain by flying away from the island so it could reset, who luckily gave us another mega keg from his skeleton orders. It's our last mega keg. After a few moments and picking up the skeleton fleet treasure they got from the other brigantine, the galleon finally approached, turning behind my ship so they could stay away from my cannon range. That sitting duck was nothing more than a bait to keep their focus away from the ladder, taking 2 of them down. Upon returning, the unexpected happened. I found the brigantine that had sunk me earlier, getting their revenge on that galleon by using my ship to clean the remaining 2 in the water, and thanking me for the effort. I used their loot to get myself to Reaper 5, let them sell it, and moved on to another horizon. Victorious. Please subscribe, and remember, use your PvE to expand your PvP. Happy sailing.